DJ as a boy, you gotta keep bringing like this. Our speech will not be very long. This is the song, those of you who did not even get the concept of the song, we did a drill of the song and we did it in both English and in Mandarin. We just going to drop it shortly, will not go long because you have to go home. So we don't want to scare your body off so that when we're talking to them, they are relaxed.
So I want you to take this. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today at the Abino Conference Hall in the heart of Ganta City. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Liberia intellectual Property Office for the invitation to speak at this remarkable event. A minute, please. To speak of this remarkable event, and to all of you for being here to celebrate the spirit of innovation, creativity that define our youth. However, allow me to speak to you on a theme empowering innovation. The future is yours to create. We all sit in our seats, we all sit at our various homes, and we all run to churches, to mosques, seeking a better future. But the future you want to see, the foundation starts from now, and you have to start preparing that future. It goes with innovation, creativity, and taking action without having any fear of what comes after that. Because to succeed in life, fear has distanced itself from fear has distanced itself from success, and it has made itself a big enemy to success because they are now all moving in the same direction. And failure has associated itself with fear. And today, a lot of you who sit in the gallery here today, you're going to compete. And you have the fear in you. You are qualified. You have the knowledge. You have the idea. You can articulate the issue. But that fear that my opponent, I think they can do better than I do. And you see, the best friend to success is self-confidence. Having that great self-potential, because God said, let us make man in our own image and likeness and give them dominion over all. That dominion is power, it's authority. You have it, and I have it, and each and everybody has it. And because of that dominion and power today, this is why we are speaking on the microphone, is someone's invention. And that is the intellectual property. And RP have to step in because if they cannot protect it, other people without innovations and creativities, they will go and hijack that and try to make money out of your idea. This theme encapsulates the essence of, the essence of this speech, emphasizing the importance of creativity, the role of intellectual property in fostering innovation, and the potential of our youth to shape the future of Liberia through their ideas and innovations. And invention. And encourage students. We say what? And encourage students to recognize their power as innovators and leaders, inspiring them to take ownership of their contributions to society. Every time you contribute to society, your contribution becomes money. We entrepreneurs, we always look for problems to solve. We not run away from problems, because every time you solve problem, you make money out of it. Today, RP is trying to solve problem of piracy, where people going, your work you're doing, they go and copy and want to make money out of it. While you having sleepless night, they are sleeping. And when you put your work out because of technology today, people go after your work and take that work and want to make money out of it. So RP said, no, we as innovators, we will step in and make sure your work, because the more money you make into that work, the more innovation you want to come in with, to be able to make sure that you contribute to Liberia. One of the top entrepreneurs, of those days in the United States of America, who has to do with Rockefeller, he was one of their own kind. He never had the kind of education that other people had, but he had the innovations. When the black boy hits, he sparkled that innovations, and he protected it with his life and his soul. And today, at the time you never had electricity, everybody running after kerosene, and then His innovation, he did not just come up with the idea, but he went towards the idea and he thought of expanding the idea beyond, his country, beyond his borders. And he made billions of dollars. He still as the the first world richest man, which valued up to about $400 billion. And today, there's no billionaires that have break that world record, including Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the rest of it. All boiled down to what? Innovation. And those innovations have to be protected. This is why you and I are here today. Today we gather here not just to witness a competition, but to enact a movement that champions the power of ideas, the significance of intellectual property, and the boundless potential that resides within each of us. I always told young people, you don't have to be great to get started. You have to get started to be great. You want to get 1 million to start. You want to graduate from university to start. No. What you want to be tomorrow, school just teach you 25% of what you need to know. The rest of it, this is part of the classroom here. So whatever you're going to capture from us here today, you see one of the top people today to have fun with you, just to motivate you. I would never go to big forums and take microphone to do what I did here today. No. But I did it because of you. And just my action will inspire, will motivate you to step out of your comfort zone. Those who succeed today, I started business with $5,000 Liberian dollars. Trust me. I'm a millionaire. And I'm one of your own kind. Not by magic, not by prayer, not by holy water, but by action. Now realize that it was super. With all your innovation today, what you want to come up with today, you will know that you will have challenges. But the way you are, you handle those challenges is what matters. As you prepare to showcase your knowledge and creativity, remember that you are not just participants in a contest. You are pioneer, trailblazer, and the future leader of this great nation, Mama Liberia. The competition we are part of today is more than a mere academic excellence. It is a vital step in fostering a culture of innovation amongst our youth. In a world that is rapidly evolving, where technology and creativity intersect in an unprecedented way, understanding intellectual property rights is essential. It is the bedrock upon which we can build a thriving economy, protect our innovations, and ensure that the fruits of our labor are recognized and are rewarded. So if we're doing what we did here right now, if this was in the United States, you know how much I would be paid? I would be paid a lot. I do motivational speaking. In America, all the people who do that, they go online and they post those things online and they make millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Because the more people view, the more money they make. But because in our setting we are not protected, so sometimes as we work along the way, we look at the eye, we say this is a waste of time because I'm not getting any resources out of it. Let me step aside, let me think of doing something different. But you will know every word that comes from your word, someone else is out there is inspired by your word, is motivated by your word. Every action, every idea you come up with, somebody benefits from it. So if you are not paid or you are not rewarded by those inventions or those ideas, what do you think? I mean, the art industry will die in Liberia and there will be nothing to show. And God forbid, this is why RP office have decided to move forward, not just to Ghana, but beyond the borders of Monrovia, to go to other cities, to enter high school where innovations and creativities are sparked up, to make sure and bring the creativity out of you, and where they can be able to get you to make some money out of your creativity. And if it can happen for the Ghanaians, it can happen for you. It's just a matter of time. and careful calculation. It's not about hard work, it's about working smart. Liberians will work hard. This institution, this is not the first time that, it was not just established this year, it been established long time. People have come up with an innovative idea, like my brother DJ Asball. He had come up with brilliant idea. But you see, Liberians, it's like we are good visionary, but one thing we were feared to do is to take actions because we're scared of the feedback that comes from those actions. And let me tell you one thing, Cristiano Ronaldo, as one of the world's greatest players, he didn't allow fear. He didn't allow bullying to stop him from achieving his dream. People consider him to be small in his body, but he was small in his body, but in his heart, he was not small. In his mind, he was not small. Everything we do in the world today, it starts with imagination. Because already to say, anything that is created twice before the actual creation. You have the mental creation and you have the physical creation. This is about time we take action without fear. Let's take the action. We can do it and the Ghanaians can do it because we are now starting afresh. We can get to them. How did you get there? How did you manage when you were at my level but not at their level? We know you had challenges. What were your challenges? And how can we fix those challenges? And if they were able to fix those challenges, we cannot just fix them, we can make them better. Somebody getting me here? Yes. Somebody feeding me here? Yes. So the student from Uganda United Methodist, J.W. Pearson, United Inline Academic, Messiah Christian Academy in St. Lawrence. I want you to take this moment to reflect on the journey that has brought you here. Know what has brought you here. Not just for one of those funds. Or not just to come here and merry-make, have breakfast, have lunch, and go home and you cannot carry anything. I challenge each and every one of you here as we go home today. I want you to go with something. I don't just want you to go with anything, but go with something positive. Say, if the royal King Nazara can do it, I cannot just do it, but I can do it better. Yes. If the royal King Nazara can do it, I cannot do it, but I can do it better. And I challenge every one of you, in the next few years, don't be programmed by the system. The system programmed us to discipline us. The build of what they call school, the elites build of what they call school to discipline us to work in factories, but not to be innovators. So I met up with my own work because the man said, who teaches you in class? He tells you education is success, but he's not successful every day. They go for done. And you will not believe him. Because he was programmed by the system to work as a factory worker, he was not programmed as an innovator. So it is not his fault. But he keeps telling you, say, education is success. Education prepares you for your success, but education is not success. You have to step out of your comfort zone to see how you can innovate. And this is why today we are come to talk the talk of innovation. We are come to talk the talk of creativity. Each of you has to work hard, dedicated countless hours to do your research and to embrace challenges that come with learning. You are not just representing your school, you are representing the dreams and aspirations of your family and your family, your community, and your country. So if you feel like you are coming here to represent your school, maybe you have to change that thought. If you think you are only coming here to represent your family, you have to change that thought. But if you think you have come to represent Liberia, then you want to innovate and come up with a new idea. This is why you see the RP have to come up with new strategy. And then most of these forums they use technology to be able to or project some of the allegory, the intellectual work people have done around the world. Just by seeing, because we have three different kinds of learning. We have the kinesthetic, we have the auditory, we have the visual learning. Anyone will tell you, say, you is dull, you are not dull. You guys are brilliant and smart kids with innovation. With great vision. But it's because your leader have failed you. Today, most of their sons and daughters are in the diaspora, going to school, and going to come up with different innovation. Going to come up with smarter ideas, but not because they are smarter than you, but because they were given the opportunity and the environment to learn. And today, go to JWPSC. I was just negotiating with some NGOs to see how best. Why will you have a government institution that have 170 students in classroom? How do that teacher alone be able to even correct test paper? Yes, still we consider ourselves as government. We still collecting taxes. We say there's no money. Not because there's no money, there's no innovation, there's no creativity. People don't want to take action. But they believe in I, me, and ourselves. But we know that in the 21st century, you're not going to center around yourself, you're going to center your idea around the people. Because the 60,000, 65,000, 120,000, 500,000, we're taking the archives and things that we build. They can renovate JWPSC, they can expand the classroom, they can get more teachers, and we can be all the work. But with the innovation, as we have come here today, under the agenda, we just understand that education, innovation is a part of this agenda, and we all have to work. We all have to work to see how best we can achieve that. As a boss, don't tell me, I'm talking to the young people. Please. Is anybody feeling me here? Yes! Then I go Baba as a boy instruction. We have come here, we are not talking political talk, we are come here to innovate these young people to make sure that they take on the matter of authority without fear. To see that I think my work, my little music are doing, at least my little artwork are doing, they can pay off. And if you will have to pay, if that will have to pay off, you have to work along with these people you see sitting down here, because we as entrepreneurs believe that if you want to be good at anything you do, seek mentorship. Consult with the expert, you will get the expertise, at the end of the day, you will take the glory. So as you step onto this stage today, remember that every great innovator, every successful entrepreneur, every leader who has changed the world started with a single idea. They face challenges. They encounter failure. But they persevere with all the challenges, with all the failure. They still say, I can make it. This is why you see Akima with the metrics of our success. That say to achieve success, you have to be a visionary. Vision plus focus plus determination is equal to our success. Because success is not for a lazy person. Success is for our people who are focused, people who are determined. Because to achieve success, there are a whole lot of distractions along the way. But you have to persevere. You have to say, if other people can make it, I cannot just do it, but I can do it better. So if Ghana can come up with, come up to protect the intellectual property, we cannot just do it. If Nigerians can do it, we can do it better. The challenge is you people. You, our young brains, and the challenge is posed onto you to come up with innovation. Everything you're looking for, the science is on the internet. You can do your further research, or we can talk with the Liberian government to see how best we can collaborate with all of our countries to learn from their models. They understand that their ideas were valuable and worthwhile protecting. They embrace the principles of intellectual property, not just as a legal framework, but as a better part of their journey towards success. I urge you to think about what you can create, what you can invent, and how you can contribute to the world around you. Your ideas have the power to transform lives, to uplift community, and to drive national development. You are the architect of your future, and the knowledge you gain today will serve as the foundation for innovations of our tomorrow. As we celebrate your achievement today, let us also commit ourselves to nurturing a culture of creativity and respect for intellectual property. Let us support one another in our endeavor, share our knowledge, and inspire those who will come after us. Together, we can build a Liberia that is not only rich in resources, but also rich in ideas, innovations, and creativity. Today, because of the lack of idea, creativity, and innovation, this is why you see we have iron ore, we have gold, we cannot refine it here, so all the job goes to the West. So the people extract the iron ore from here to create a greater job out there is the lack of innovation. And this is why these people have come to push you to be able to innovate, to think creatively. There's nothing like poverty. The elite injected that into your mind. So the mind is a reservoir where whenever you are, they come across, they capture that, they put that into it, and then the more you repeat it, it becomes a part, it takes seed into your mind. But I want each of you, when you leave from here today, say I'm an innovator. Come up with positive affirmation. When you wake up in the morning, always say I'm a rich man. Always say I'm a talented man. I'm an innovator. I'm an inventor. And I'm one of the men who's going to help to transform Liberia. As a matter of fact, you have those men. You have those people. It is thoughts are things. Whatever a man thinks, so shall he be. In conclusion, I want to leave you with this thought. The future is not something we enter into. The future you see is nothing you enter into. The future is something you create. The future you want to see, you have to create it. If you cannot create that future, nobody going to create it for you. And all come out through innovation and creativity. And with those innovations, we have to protect it. Each of you has the power to shape the future. So you can go forth with confidence. I said you can go out with confidence. You can go out with confidence. A lot of top entrepreneurs you see around the world today, musicians, and people who are into other artwork, what keeping them going, what keeping them to where they are is self-confidence and self-motivation. Do not be demotivated by anything. Do not even be afraid by people's business if you go to elaborate or over a speech out there. No, because there's just something within you. That DJ as a boy here don't have within him. And he needs it to be able to transform his life, and he can make it work. And if he learns from you, he can help him to make his life better. The world is awaiting your idea. And I cannot wait to see your own contribution towards the world, your own contribution towards Liberia, your own contribution to make Nima better. We have already started the foundation, and you can just copy right after us, and you can be the next millionaire. You can be the next billionaires of Liberia. I believe in you, and I believe in your idea. I believe in your leadership. And I do understand that if I can make it, you cannot just make it. You can make it better. Think and best of luck to you all. God bless you.
Please stand up, please stand up, please stand up. Thanks so much for our speaker for that. Thanks so much, and he will send a speech so we can, you see, shaking hands. And everybody, you have to see everybody, the speaker heart touching, and we commend you so much for that. We commend you so much, we want to post this speech online and make sure that we read the newspaper too as well. But thank you so much to our alright, so we're going straight into the competition. So to entertainment, but the keynote speaker is an entertainer. He just entertains a little bit, but if the president he said we should do it, then no problem. We can stay through. And about entertainment here before we call on our first school. Our first school need to get ready. United Liberia. The clap was United Liberia. So quickly, before the students come out, we will at least have 5 minutes break in the team or whatsoever, because we have to clear the stage here for your presentation. So there's at least 5 minutes, maybe ice breaker or whatsoever what we said stage take. Okay, yeah, so basically that's it right there. We will, we gotta create a space now for you guys, so we gotta clear all the people. Everybody like phone no money or phone so that's just about and so but let's take a music break or ice break. If anybody want to use the bathroom or so we can do that real quick. And we'll come back. We got 5 minutes. We got 2 minutes to do that, alright? You can just the competition about to start.